I'm going to be showing you today a simple wedding hairstyle that you could do on yourself if you were a guest going to a wedding or an event and needed to do something to just dress your hair up. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take and create two just simple braids on the side of each head. So we're going to do one on either side. So I'm going to just simply, with my fingers, kind of gather up one side of the hair. And I'm not taking a super clean section. I'm not being very particular about how I'm taking my section. I'm just taking out a section from the front of the hair here. And we're going to take and just make a very simple 3-strand braid with this. Now when you're doing a braid like this, you just want to make sure that you're braiding it in the direction you want the hair to lay in. So when we want it to lay back across, we're going to actually braid it in that direction. So you can see I'm kind of pulling it and draping it back across the hair while I'm braiding, because that's where we want our braid to end up when we're finished. So I'm just going to braid that, not fully to the ends. We're leaving like some of the ends out here. And we're going to just band that with a clear elastic. And then we're going to repeat and do the same thing on the other side of the head. So we're going to just gather her hair, smooth it down, and we're going to create our other 3-strand braid. And again, we're going to be braiding this in the direction of where we want the hair to go. So we're coming back and across towards the center. And we're just very simple, quick little braid until we got to almost the ends. Then we're going to take our clear elastic and just band that. Okay, so now we have just a braid on either side and the hair down in the center. We're going to take our 2 braids, gather them back in the center of the head, sort of where you would like do a low ponytail. Just let them drape nicely. And we're going to take another clear elastic and just loop those 2 braids together to connect them. So now we've got that simple in the back. So now the hair that we have underneath, at this point, make sure like the hair through here is smooth. If you want, you can kind of pick and pull out a few pieces with some hairspray if you want to see a little bit more of a textured, soft crown area. But we're going to take this underneath section, split it roughly in half. Again, nothing is super precise with this style, so it makes it very easy to do on your own head when you can't really see. And we're just going to create a ponytail with our clear elastics. And we're going to do one on either side. So again, we're leaving the braid out and we're just banding the hair underneath and just a very low, loose ponytail. So now we're left with our braid that we've pinched together and 2 ponytails from the underneath here. All we're going to do is we're going to reach our fingers underneath the braid. We're going to take our ponytail from the opposite side of the head, grasp it through here, and just pull that through. And then we're going to repeat and do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take our ponytail from the right side. Our fingers are just going to slip underneath the braid. We're going to grab that hair and loop that through. And you can just kind of give that a little tug to tighten that up. Then what I'm going to do is take one last clear elastic. I'm going to gather the braid, end of the braid and the ends of the hair, and we're going to just band those together. Okay. Once we get to here, what we can do is just come in and pinch and pull on our braid a little bit, just to give it a little expansion and to loosen it up. So you can see that softened that braid out a little bit, make it a little bigger. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're just going to gently pinch and pull some of that hair from the braid, just to expand it open a little bit, just to soften that out. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take this ponytail that we made from all of the pieces that were hanging out. We're going to just roll and tuck that up underneath. And then we're going to use just 2 bobby pins to anchor that, one on either side. on that side, and then we'll take and do one on this side. Then if you want, you can just expand and open these sections of hair a little bit, just to swell them up a little bit and make that a little bit fuller. So now what we're left with is this beautiful, simple little up style that would last you through the night and look really nice going to any event.